Alright, YouTube. It is I, Roman, your favorite workout person to watch. What's up, y'all? So I'm just gonna go ahead, jump right into it. I mean, I haven't made any videos in a while, just really focused on just my workouts, honestly. You know, I just didn't want to be too busy holding the camera around, walking around the gym and recording my stuff, and just finished this mesomorph. Pretty much it about that. Shoulders today, shoulders and biceps. I'm about to get the best of both. I love hitting shoulders. I love hitting triceps. I haven't hit them together in a while, but today I'm just gonna go ahead and separate them and go ahead and get some shoulders and biceps. Shoulders, only 5 workouts. I gotta choose those workouts wisely. Those 5 workouts don't count as a superset. So if I do a superset and there's 2 exercises in that, 2 exercises in that superset, it still counts as only 1 workout. Main focus: rear delts, side delts, and biceps. Focusing on, I think we're gonna focus more on a wider grip because I've been really emphasizing closer grips just because I'm trying to hit more of the outer, but gonna go ahead and focus more on the outer, the inner bicep by focusing on some wider grip curls and stuff. So that's gonna be the main goal today. So you always try to set a goal before you go ahead and jump into your workout, just so you have that mindset of, this is what I'm doing, this is what my goal is for this workout, blah 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 blah. So that's what my main goal is. So I'm gonna try to fit as many rear and side delts into those 5 exercises as much as possible. So we can go ahead and get this done, y'all. 11:52. We'll probably get done before 12 o'clock. Gonna foam roll, show you some of that, and then we'll get started, guys. So let's go ahead and get it done. Alrighty, YouTube. So voice over time. We're jumping into this workout. We're not quite jumping into it as soon as y'all might have thought. We're gonna go ahead and do some warm-ups for that shoulder, especially the left shoulder that has been bugging me. So I try to give it some time. I try to get it as loose as I can. I think keeping a sweater on for me is something that I try to do every single time, just whenever I come into the gym, or if I'm even coming for cardio, just because it gets me warm. It gets my body warm, it gets my upper body warm, it keeps my shoulders warm. It helps me get sweat going. I feel like getting the sweat going really soon into your workout. It helps me stay focused. It helps me feel like like I'm moving, that I'm actually like feeling the movements of my workout. You know, I'm not taking too long of a break in between sets, and where I'm just feel like I'm just kind of standing there, I guess. But anyway, I definitely do recommend, I guess, wearing something just to get warmed up in, and then you can sooner or later take it off throughout the workout. But I worked on the rear delts and side delts because that was my main focus for this shoulder workout. Of course, like I said before, rear delts I'm gonna hit them as many times as I can, and then still gonna focus on that side delt. But like I guess like I've said before in videos in the past, I always like to start off with a compound movement. So when we're working on shoulders, our compound movements are going to be anything with the shoulder press, dumbbell press, even a machine press that you can do, just to work that overall shoulder, rear, front, side, just the whole package workout to do for that main body part you plan on hitting. So I mean, like, of course, like deadlifts, you're for sure gonna do for back. Squat, you're for sure gonna do for legs. Bench press, you're for sure gonna do for chest. So you always gotta hit those compound movements first. Focused on lighter weight here today on this shoulder workout. Definitely anytime you're gonna lift the rear delts, I think you should always lift the lower weight. Was going for about 25 reps on the shoulder press for this barbell press, military press, whatever you want to call it. Focused on 25 reps. I don't think I hit 25 reps every single time. Then, because I mean, you're talking about 25 reps here, you're not going to be able to hit every single one, especially if it's a higher volume like that. So I hit that 25 reps for 95 pounds for 2 sets. Worked my way up to 135. I think I tried to hit this for like 15 reps, just as many times as I could, I think. I kind of whenever I'm doing certain body parts other than legs, I try to do I just try to work on hitting. I kind of like working my way to failure, I guess, every set. I try not to hit failure, but I mean I work myself to failure just so I am feeling that muscle work and I'm actually like getting something out of the workout because after you're hitting failure, you're gonna fatigue as you're gonna fatigue a little sooner throughout your workout, and you're gonna burn a lot faster. You're gonna burn out a lot faster throughout your workout. So my main focus is really going trying to hit failure for me anyway, other than for like shoulders, chest, and sometimes back, depending on which back part I'm working. Second exercise after that compound movement was, of course, rear delts. Like I said, rear delts, side delts, main focus in this shoulder workout. I kind of structured it around that. Rear delts are definitely lacking. I'm definitely seeing some results because I'm starting to be a little bit more capped on the back part of my shoulder. So those are definitely, I'm definitely seeing improvements in my rear delts. Side delts, not so much. I do have better, like I guess, genetics for wide, like a wider, like my shoulders are a lot wider, so they do. My side delts do look a little bigger, but I promise they aren't as big as I guess they look. Um, but that's why I'm hitting these side raises. I think on this one, I believe I was going for 10. So I superset. So whenever I do my supersets, I don't like to take too much of a break in between my supersets. So I think I went for 10 reps on the side raises, and I was going for like 15 to 20 on the bent over flies. So these right here, I'm going 15 to 20 reps. Every time you hit rear delts, try to hit that higher volume. It's a smaller muscle, so you definitely got to use higher volume to actually get it working, actually feel it as well throughout the workout. So yeah, 15 to 20 here. I took a little break, as you can see, because I do burn out real quick on my rear delts. I think anybody can burn out really quick in their rear delts because this smaller muscle. It's a smaller muscle, um, and it's really hard to actually engage it into a workout. So mind muscle connection has to be strong, and higher volume has to be applied to hitting your rear delts. And like I said, going shooting straight over to side raises. I kind of did take a minute or two to catch my breath. I kind of took my time putting the camera down, moving it because I was fatiguing and my shoulders were burning out really, really quickly. I think the first thing for me really that burns out is my shoulders, especially if I'm doing like chest, even back. My shoulders will burn out first before that body part that I'm working out. So after that, what am I doing? What is my main target? Rear delts and side delts. So what am I going to go ahead and do for my third exercise? I am going to do rear delts. So I'm going to do a face pull. It's kind of like a different variation of my face pull. I kind of just started doing this a while back. I tried it and I really liked the way that I felt my rear delts contract at the very back of the workout. So right there, I contract them. Right there, I can contract them, and I feel it actually working. I feel it engaged. I feel it burn. So went ahead and just tried to do that. You don't have to raise the top part all the way to the top. Bring it a couple of notches down, and it's kind of going to be like a lat pull down. But what you're going to do is scoot back away from the cable and pull directly, like I guess from your nose to your eyes, in that general area. Just trying to pull the bar to that with your elbows. So if you're pulling with your elbows, you're going to feel it in your rear delt. So as long as you're pulling with your elbows, you're going to be feeling the contraction. Superset it with some. Finally wanted to get some biceps in, so supersetted that with an incline, a dumbbell curl. No twisting, no turning, just a strict dumbbell curl. Burnt out with the both of them at the same time, and then after I burnt out with both of them, I went ahead and just try to get as many singles as I can. It allows you to get more break. It allows one muscle to rest a little longer while the other one's contracting uh, and actually working. And then once you get done with that one, you go to the next one. So it gives you get the little off and on, which gives you more reps, which gives you more burn throughout the whole workout. So Here I'm back again doing the face pulls with the easy bar. I really like to go wide on here, a little bit wider than shoulder width, and you definitely will feel your rear delts working in this. 12 to 15 reps I like to go on that one. I feel like you can go a little heavier just because you got that bar and it's pretty stable, so you're just in one position, unlike if you were to do it with a rope or something. So here I go again. The incline curls, you'll see how I do double, and then I switch it up to singles as soon as I burn out. So I don't allow myself to, I guess, not get anywhere close to failure. So like I'm hitting these doubles, looking at the camera, looking at other people, and then here we go. I think I went a little lighter here. I think I went down to like 15s maybe. I'm not sure if this is the same weight. But you can see how I'm starting to burn out right there. So what I'm going to do, singles. Okay, I cut it short. So here we go. Then, what is this? Fourth workout is going to be another press. Pressing. Is this fourth or is this third or fourth? Yeah, this is third workout. So third workout is going to be another press, machine press. So you could always start off with this one even at the beginning. It's a compound movement. You're going to be working your whole shoulder. This one, I definitely feel it more in the my front delts on this press, because you got that. I mean, the incline on it is a little strange. It's different than any other shoulder press machine, but I feel it more in my front delts. So speed it up. Coming to my superset. I believe this is the front raises. Yeah, front raises, I believe. So supersetted that press and went to the front raises for, I have no idea how many reps I did here actually. Most likely for about 10. Superset rep range, I go from like 10 to 12, maybe even sometimes lower depending on what kind of exercise it is. If it's something like this where it's a secondary movement like that, I'll definitely be able to get to 10 to 15 reps, depending on what kind of body part it is. But here we go again, second set. I think I was doing a 45 and a 25. I don't even know how many reps I did on here, maybe 12 to 15. I think I was shooting for 15, I don't even know. But just feeling my front, on this one I was definitely feeling my front delts work. So this superset was just worked around the front delts. So I wanted to kill the front delts since I wasn't going to be targeting them as much. Kill the front delts in one superset. So hitting that press, which is really going to fatigue them, which is really going to get them working, and then coming to that superset where you're doing like a little secondary movement with this easy bar with the front raise. So I'm really working the front delts here just for that superset. So I'm just going to get a quick, just going to hit them really quickly, just get them burning and try to burn them out with this superset. I'm not much of a fan of front delts, working my front delts, just because I have major shoulder problems with exercises that do involve your front delts. So I kind of shy away from them a little bit just because I don't want to nag that injury on more than it should be actually. Fifth exercise, I believe this is. It's definitely a rear delt again because I've structured this whole entire workout for the rear delts. This is a lat pull down machine, but I'm definitely not doing it correctly. So definitely going to be hitting some rear delts on this machine. It's going to be like a face pull in a way. It's a different angle to a face pull. So you're like laying, you have more of a laying down, like a you're more just laying down flat and kind of pulling it towards your eyes. That lat down pull machine, you're really able to feel the squeeze, and you can really move the weight up as well. Like the higher you go with the weight, you're still able to hit another 15 to 20 reps depending on, I guess, how long you've been doing it. So that's a really good machine I like to use. I like to sit at the very edge of the chair and pull down. And I mean, the width of the lat pull down machine, and even like the angle that it's at, you're able to just really squeeze at the very bottom and really dig down into your rear delt. So I really like that machine right there, especially if you're not using it right anyway. But it still comes in handy, and you're still able to use it for what you need to do. So I mean, definitely try it out if you have the machine at least. If you don't, then I guess you could try to just make something up. You can honestly just do a easy bar on a cable machine and get in that same position. Maybe even sit on a box or something and just be able to try to get that, try to like at least imitate that motion or imitate how that machine would be like seated up or whatever. So you can still try to do that even if you don't have the machine. I might even try it actually since I just gave myself the idea. But next exercise, of course, is the cable is the machine fly. I'm supersetting with that rear delts. I'm hitting superset side delts with rear delts because I'm really wanting to burn them out, just fatigue them. And then I believe that was the last exercise for shoulders. Here we go, working the biceps now. So my main target for biceps that day was the inner biceps. So any curling motion, any grip style that I'm going to be using is going to be a wider grip, wider than my shoulder width. I'm going to really try to emphasize the inner bicep, that inner head, and try to get it working as much as I can throughout the whole entire bicep session. So like you can see, my hands are just outside of shoulder width, and you can see as I go to the top, my hands are right outside the shoulder width. I'm still hitting that width just because I want to target that inner bicep, and you can really feel that squeeze at the very top of the curl. I'm bending over here too, just because I'm trying to get that like a greater range of motion by bending over, because it really helps me engage the biceps the whole time and keeps my shoulders out of the movement. So I like doing that sometimes. Then I'm coming to a preacher curl. This is a machine preacher curl, obviously, and same rep range, 15, 10, 15, going, just staying in between there, just trying to get that higher volume, trying to get blood put into those biceps, going to try to force them to grow. And so that was the main focus on biceps the whole time, was just higher volume. On this one right here, I like to widen my elbows out. I try to keep them to the edge, the side of the pad. Keeping them on the side of the pad, you'll be able to feel the more of the inner bicep working throughout the time, especially since this is a peak working bicep exercise. This is really going to focus on the whole hump of the bicep throughout this exercise. So definitely try it. Yeah, just look at the camera. Definitely try it. I think I did drop set every single set just because I was burning out last set for biceps, last set this set, and worked for I'm burned the whole time on this one. So, but thanks again for watching, y'all. Hopefully y'all liked the video. Hopefully y'all learned something. But anyway, time to go. Time to log off. And thank you for watching. See y'all next time.